There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Ricky Diori is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Striding into the box, David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Into the corner and slicing foul.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. This is hit high and deep out to left. Laureano going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in. And if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike three.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. It's 1-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. Angels are gone in order. Angels nothing, A's coming to bat. We're back after this on MLB Network. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Andrew Heaney, I love this guy from the left side. Not afraid to throw strikes. Like a lot of lefties, inconsistency with the strike zone is the major problem. But if he's getting his breaking stuff over, look out. He can shut just about anybody down. Good, solid pitcher that's getting better with more experience.
So striding in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball one. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Fletcher is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 2 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Heaney is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Chapman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Fletcher is right there. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
Ready now, Mark Canha. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here's the 1-0. And he pops it up. Calhoun coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint here. Well, makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2. Here it comes. This one's down to third. LaStella fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. The A's lead this one 2-0. Start of the second inning here in Oakland. Let's check in with Heidi for more on the weather.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled away. Pujols has long been referred to as the machine. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand. And not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kenna has a beat on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Tommy LaStella.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he misses again, ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
2 out, nobody on. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Jurickson Profar. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. He's 1 for 5.
The second baseman, Jurickson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up. Pujols in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here's Simmons at short. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ball two.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One left for Oakland. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kenna sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Fouled off. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now in the box, Max Stassi. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. David Fletcher would be next. In there, 3-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Fletcher.
Now batting, David Fletcher, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Stassi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. It up. In comes Piscotty, and the Halos have their first hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
That pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So stepping in, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer 3rd.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Matt Chapman. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. but I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Line drive, base hit.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order.
Now
that's already their sixth hit today as a team.
Matt Olson.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into very shallow right. On the move is Calhoun. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to center field. Trout is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-1 the count now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Chapman at second, Davis at first, 2 out in the inning. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Count still full. 3-2. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Striding in once again, Albert Pujols, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
That's the ball.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's Justin Upton now. First pitch on its way to Upton. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. The 3-1. Hit hard towards center. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. Well, fastball count, their yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. The 3-0 is taken, strike one. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far. After that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So first and second with one man gone. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. From the stretch. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead already.
Laureano is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Upton on third. LaStella on second. Calhoun on at first with 2 down. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Set and the 2-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. They're down 2-0. back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts. But
oh, look at the sliding stop. Touché, sir.
Now batting, the catcher, Josh Phegley.
1 gone now, and here's the catcher, Josh Phegley. Pitch on the way. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The batter, number 10.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Now batting, number 22.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-1. Hard hit towards center. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The A's strand 1. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, David Fletcher. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Full count now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
High in the air down the right field line. In the bullpen area, he squeezes it to record the out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Mike Trout goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
That's inside. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Called a strike there. 2-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Olsen has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Standing in, Matt Chapman. Last time through was a base hit.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope,
1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Matt Olsen, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. To short, hit hard. Simmons is there. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Canha. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Olsen, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2 and 2. Now another 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. from the stretch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
High and deep to right. Back goes Calhoun at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One left for Oakland, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1 strike to Pujols. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Justin Upton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Now the pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-up. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. left side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Angels strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit well on the ground to first. And a step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Josh Phegley.
Striding in, Josh Phegley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Pops this one up. Mostella has a play, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-2. Softly hit to the left side. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 33, Max Stassi.
So one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. One out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch towards second. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So coming to the plate, Mike Trout. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope. Ball one.
Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Stassi is off at first with 2 away. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Laureano giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Noah Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch on its way. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Popped up. Pujols just to the right of the mound, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 22.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Up next for Oakland,
their own pitcher is
the first
absolutely
baseman,
dealing right now.
Matt.
So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now, Mark Canha. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. There is La Stella. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. We'll march on to the eighth with the A's up 4-zip. In now, Albert Pujols. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Piscotty. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Digging in, Justin Upton. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Profar is there to make the play, and it takes just one pitch to retire Upton.
Now batting.
Here's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Now at the plate, Tommy La Stella. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. Is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
The next 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Chris Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
And that misses, ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
No strike.
The 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Davis gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Justin Anderson is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 38, Justin Anderson.
Jurickson Profar will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First offering on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. Simmons on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Into the box now, Josh Begley. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Two outs here with a runner at third. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Grounded up the first baseline. Pujols has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They lead it 4-0. Lou Trevino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So digging in now, Cole Calhoun. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. This is line to left. Laureano will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Max Stassi, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Angels down to their last strike. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Piscotty is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-0 the score tonight. The Oakland A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ricky Diori earns the victory on the mound. Andrew Heaney pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.